Hello, welcome everyone. You have tuned into Backstage with Builders. I'm your host Shubham Bhatt, and together here we uncover what it takes to build. We talk about the nitty-gritties, the struggle of building, and if you are in the similar boat, you can take cues and build. The guest for today is Pramod Kumar. He's a techie and building multiple projects. We'll uncover his build story and understand from him what his journey is looking like. Welcome, Pramod. Excited to have you on as the first guest.
Hey, Shubham, thank you for having me here. I'm so fortunate. Hi, everyone. Yeah, glad to be here, Shubham.
Yeah, just for the audience sake, right? Can you introduce yourself? Just a little bit of your intro.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how to introduce. So I stay here in Bangalore. It's a city in India. I have been in tech space for last 10, 11 years, maybe now. So I have worked in multiple startups, and I was always passionate about building stuff, mainly software, building stuff on my own from very long time. But I was not having a good where I can relate that people can actually build stuff and sell it. I was actually interested in selling stuff, but I did not know how to do it from the college days itself. Fortunately, in 2022, maybe I got into this amazing stuff network, Twitter, built in public. So I was like so amazed. Oh, so many people are building cool stuff. We can actually build and make a business out of it individual, right? So I really loved the concept and I started building like small products. Mm, I got so excited about it. I thought I should give it a very serious try. So I left my 9 to 5 job in uh, December 2023. So it's been, I don't know, maybe 9, 10 months. It's a crazy roller coaster ride. So that's the short story. Yeah.
Got it. It's been like you have been building products of your own from last 3 years or something, if I'm understanding it correct.
Yeah. I mean, just building. Yes, I've always been doing, but seriously, yes, last 3 years you can consider. Yeah.
Got it. And by the way, do you have any go-to code that you really believe in that you just, whenever you're down, you just think about that and that keeps you going?
Let's do it. That's what I. Let's do.
That's a really interesting one because that shows that the bias of action that you have. Because I
Yeah,
see that you execute at the speed of thinking rather than just maybe people doing, a lot of strategy documents, a lot of research and all those things. You'll be like, okay, let me just do it and see how it works in the industry. So that's really
yeah,
great. I think that shows that you really believe in that.
definitely.
Like you said, you quit your job last December 2023, right? What is specifically what was the trigger point that okay, you were like, okay, let me quit my job and probably this is the right time to build.
There are multiple things. So by the time I was, trying to quit it, I was already working like a good 6.5 years there. It's a startup in Bangalore again. I joined there as a software engineer when the tech team was like 4-member team, and then yeah, 6.5 years is a huge long time. So and then I was tech lead when I was leaving the company. So that was one reason for sure. Like I had spent enough time. I wanted something different in my life. And the other reason I chose to quit there that time because I was already into this community. I thought I could do something here. I thought I could build products and sell it. Maybe I can make some money. I just wanted to give it a try. So yeah, both these reasons combined, I took the decision. Not easy for sure. I have a family, kid. Yeah. So it's hard. It's hard. But
Yeah.
yeah, good. I'm happy so far. Let's see.
Were you building products while being on the job as well on the side?
Yeah. I was doing it. I was doing it.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, co-founder Rahul, his name, very good, supportive guy. Not just to me, for a lot of people, whoever was there. He understands the importance of building stuff, right? He, I never had any issue, so I was fortunate that I could do that. Even when I was in office, I could share everything. I used to share everything with him. I'm so glad that yeah, he was there. So yeah, it was never a problem. Uh, I in fact did very first product I don't want to call product, but yeah, it was very first dirty product that I did when I was at 9 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah, after that I left. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. And can you just tell us about the first product that you built, like whether it started to build something of your own?
So it's a very blur scene in my head. But
Mm.
if I have to pick one, it was as I was saying, it was mid or maybe early, not early, maybe mid. I built a product called Vlog. It was before all this, X and all this drama. It was Twitter back then, and
Yeah.
the APIs were not. They were very much affordable for people like me. So I had built a Twitter analytical tool. To put it in simple words, it was like it'll repurpose your content.
Okay.
So it'll it'll go find your previous tweets and cluster them into topics, and it'll expand them into blog posts, and you can post it on other platforms. So I don't know how much relevant that is now, but I was just randomly doing it.
Is it still running?
No, it is not running. I did that. I in fact launched. I The only product I launched on Product Hunt was that. I did not have
Okay.
any idea what was Product Hunt, how to launch. I have no idea. I had no idea. I just launched it. But yeah, shit. That was my first product. Yeah,
Okay. Got it. Can you? I think like first sale is always memorable, right? Can you just
yeah,
first tell me about the first sale that you ever gotten on a product
yeah,
and where it was from and how did you feel about it, right? Did you
yeah,
jump out of your seat or how was that?
yeah. It was not for this product, of course.
Mhm.
Then in December, November, 2023 November, I started another product called Sliquid. It was a video editing tool. Again, like uh, you always laugh looking at your past self, right? So, um, so there also I tried so many things. I did not get sales much. So the very first sale I still remember was like this. So there was a subscription plan on this Liquid. You have few templates, more than templates. It was like a mini editor. You can drop layers and you can do stuff. Not as mature, but still, yeah. So no matter what I did, I was not getting sales. So what I did was I wanted to experiment. I started tweeting saying, "Hey, I'll make you a 20-second video for your product, promo video. I'll make myself. You pay me $1."
Hmm.
So I tweeted it. Maybe I tweeted couple of times. On the same day, lemon squeezy I used. That was my first payment. I was like, people started paying me $1, and I had to give them a 20-second promo video, manually done, nothing automated. I use my own tool. See, they were not paying for the platform; they were paying for to me because I make a video for them. It doesn't matter where it is coming from. But I was putting the product name just to make sure that everything under this product comes under this product. So yeah, that was my first payment, $1. People used to that. I think next 2 3 days people paid a lot. I increased from $1 to $5 to $10 for one video in next 1 week. But then I understood like it is that they're paying uh, for the human, not the software that I built. So so yeah, so that was my first start. I was very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally jumped. But yeah,
But did you actually like sell any of the subscription from the product after that?
after that, yeah, I did again. The product itself was not so did not get good response,
Mhm.
but I got few sales on from that product, in fact. So that was like first subscription, first sale on that product. But yeah, we'll talk more about that. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the first payment.
Yeah. I think like just maybe I think we can talk about what your current projects are. What I want to uncover here is how many projects did it take you to land on like a place where you think that you have made it with one particular product? I think like the product
Mhm.
that we're talking about is MotionShot, right?
Mhm.
And then
Yeah,
then you have made bunch of products in between as well, right?
yeah.
So maybe just you can talk about okay how you landed up on the idea of MotionShot and what's happening there right now and all about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So it's a continuation to the story that I was saying. So as I was saying, it was not going well. The Sliquid, I understood that even if you make a video editor, people don't have time to. Otherwise, they have good tools already like Canva and stuff, right? So I understood that that's not the way. Early January, I think I got this. In between, I pivoted from this. I did a lot of pivots. So I pivoted from very generic editor to bento grid. So you have grids. You each grid you have different types. You pick what type, and you give few inputs. It makes a video. And then from there I pivoted to template based video generation. That means you have templates pre-made, and for each template you have few inputs. You give it the stat generators kind of thing.
Sure.
And yeah, after that, some random day I got this idea that okay, I just explored the market. There were a lot of guide making tools, uh, interactive guide making tools. You have a SaaS product or something, some screen that you want to make a guide out of it, and so that you can share it to your customers or clients, so that you don't get a lot of customer support emails or tickets, right? So there are a lot of tools. What I found is they were not primarily around the video generation. So whatever guides they were making, they are either interactive. So
Click.
there's the screen, there's a
Mm.
bubble popping
Yeah.
up, show something, you click next, go. Or they are like a read a step by step vertical para screen read mode kind of thing. And I found a lot of people, their customers were asking them to give a video export option, so that these days everything is video, right? You just
Absolutely.
play and it will just keep showing what to do and you will do it. So I found that they were struggling to give out the video because they have to build an entire different, because video is a very different form than this interactive and these things. So there's huge lot of stuff around this video. How do you generate, what do you put in the video, right? So I thought maybe I can add a feature in Sliquid where you can upload screens, add the annotations, export video guide.
Yeah.
I added that. So it was part of MotionShot, was in early days part of Sliquid. But I quickly understood that there is scope. I don't know why it triggered to me in that way, but I found that this could be a different independent product itself. So then I got new domain. I just moved it like 2 days. I moved everything to an independent thing. And I started, I had put the pay button pricing and stuff. I think that's where the MotionShot as a product started mid January. Now to come like to get the first payment, it took like a month from there. I struggled a lot. I don't know. I generally don't remember much, but I remember the struggle. I was just solo that I am not getting sales and stuff. Some random day, one guy from the Twitter community just to support. He like people are very supportive in this community. So they see people who are building stuff, right? So one guy, his name is Arvind. He's a very good guy. He's into marketing. So he just to support me, he said, "Okay, fine, I'll pay you, but I don't want to pay monthly subscription. You give me one-time payment, I will pay." And that's the deal. So I made for him. I did not know how to build LTDs and stuff. So for him, I made a one-time plan. I gave him link. He paid. So that was very first payment of MotionShot. So from there, from there. So sales are like snowball. That's what I always think. Sales are always snowball. They, if you get the momentum by some source and you let it roll, it will keep increasing in size. It will keep increasing in size. It's a FOMO, right? People, you say that someone bought this,
Hmm.
others will get FOMO and they say, hey, I'll also buy. Okay, I'll buy. And a lot of people are buying, more people buy, right?
Yeah.
So unless it hits some wall, something happens. So in general, that's how it works. It creates FOMO. So I started tweeting that this person bought this, not this person, but someone bought this. And then very few say very first few sales were to support me, right? Um, Mostly from Twitter community. At least like 3 4 sales were like from the community, from the people that I know. And I don't know what happened. Somehow this I started tweeting in Reddit and other places. Fortunately, things worked out. I don't know how what I did so that they worked out, but they worked out. They went viral on Reddit and stuff, ArtSas and other subreddits. So people just started buying. I was so clueless. So I started getting a lot of notifications. And then even crazy, someone, so there, I did not know about this, that there are dedicated Facebook groups for LTDs and they are huge, right?
Hmm.
They are not as huge as AppSumo, of course, but they are huge for people like me, right? So someone took the link from Reddit and they posted on such one such group on Facebook, and it went viral. Like one day I got like some 20 30 sales. I'm like, okay, what's happening? And they are from Facebook. I did not even post.
Okay.
So then I came to know there is such thing on Facebook. Then I reached out to the admin of that group and I told him, hey, this is the tool I'm building. I sent him mail and he replied. We got on a deal that okay, he got as an affiliate to my this one. Then I told him post a dedicated post about this product. So he posted and that went just that was the main portion. So I got like some 160 170 sales from that channel itself, from that
And this
post
is all
itself.
LTD.
This is all LTDs. So that's another topic maybe we'll discuss more. But yeah, all LTDs. But in between, I started getting subscriptions as well.
Hmm.
But majority LTDs. Yeah, that's how it happened.
I think like there's a lot of serendipity in this. Like somebody bought like from the community. Can you just recall like so we'll talk about. I just want to specifically touch the distribution part of things because as a techie, like what I feel right now is that execution is not the moat anymore. It's probably distribution and how you market and all those things. How well you're able to capture the eyeballs, right? So I think I'm assuming that tech part is pretty easy for you, but it's the one tricky thing is the marketing part of it, right? Can you recall like when you started tweeting, what was your distribution looking like? Okay, you like what was your Twitter following and all those things? Can you recall on that?
Yeah. So Twitter following it's a crazy ride again. I don't know. Like I was when I got into this community, I was maybe 80 followers. I was having 80 followers. It was in 2020, early 2023 maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like I like the community so much. I started tweeting something, whatever I do that day. No, I really don't believe in setting up some automation. I don't even schedule tweets. I don't want to do that. Never.
Hmm.
So every time whatever I have in on top of my head, I tweet. That's what I did for very long time. I still remember uh, in December's. Yeah, in December's I reached 1,000 followers.
Okay.
But I have tweeted crazily. So you can say, see, I will definitely say that followers matter because see, being rational, the X drives the X was the Twitter is what driving the entire thing. So whatever algorithm decides, currently my reach is shit, right? So I'm not getting anything. So that's how the algorithm is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how good or bad you are. If you are here, if you are on the platform decides what you get, right? So
Got it. Got it.
so if someone says followers don't matter, I would say I mean philosophically yes, but in reality it really matters. But you can get there, anyone. I mean, it's all your efforts. You just you keep tweeting, you keep, be honest, be, show your work, keep doing. That's what I say, keep doing, you will get followers, and that really matters. Yeah, I don't know if I answered your questions or
Yeah, it's
just
fine. Yeah,
drive
I
in the
guess
correct direction.
I got my answer because like by December when you quit your job, you were at 1,000 followers, so
Yeah.
you have some traction going on your Twitter profile. So
Yes.
that's what I wanted to get at. That okay, you had some traction, so that you got your first sale through Twitter and all those things. So
Yeah.
maybe the point that I
True.
want to drive across is that Twitter following matters, and it's good to have a following, a decent kind of following on some
Yeah.
of the social media. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to get.
See,
Yeah. Got
there are always edge case, the outliers, right? You can always say there are people who just did like that. There are people, very good people, but it doesn't happen to everyone. That's the
yeah.
point. It happens to people, all good, all happy. But don't trust on that. I mean, try to go viral. There is no issue about that. But try to do that. Yeah, try. Do. I mean, do something and tell people that you are doing it. That's enough.
Got it. Does it get easy? So, like, I remember you had another app called Just Show, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, does it get easy after you have traction on one of your products? So you have had some success with MotionShot by then,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you release Just Show. We'll talk
yeah,
about HiveOtter later on,
yeah,
but
yeah,
then in between that, you had Just Show, right? I that's where I also connected with you, where you were just posting things and
yeah,
all those things,
yeah,
right? And I really like because that's where the authenticity part of things come in. Because even though AI is prevalent, people can still sense whether this post is written by an AI or not, right? So I could sense that
absolutely
authenticity in your products, and that's why I connected with you.
correct.
But what I want to ask is, does it get easy after you have some traction on one of your products? Like the sales, does the first sale of Just Show came in way easily than what it
Yeah, yeah,
was in Motion Shot?
yeah, yeah, 100%. I did not even expect.
Okay.
Regarding just show to be specific, I did not expect at all. But see, you cannot say before just show. I had um, built another product. I mean, I don't want to call it product because I did not even try for a week. See, it's all signals, right? For me, I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm bad at. So I just play my cards. I built up not tool, not product, call it project. So it's a bedtime story creator
Yeah.
for kids. Story Moon, that's the name I've given. I built it like 1 week. I built it, no response, crickets.
Mhm.
So there are that doesn't mean that the product is not good or anything like that. It's just that you are not fit for it. The community you are talking about it is not the niche that you have to target.
Yeah.
So it's all about how much efforts you have to put to go where. First thing you have to find out where those people are. Put efforts to go and talk there, build a network there. It absolutely takes time. So it's all about, are you okay? Are you up for it? My answer was no, so I moved on. But I got good response for just show. So it is not about it gets easy because you got for the person. In fact, there is nothing like that. You see, even for HiveOtter though, we are absolutely uh, trying our best. It is not a easy task. I mean, I'm saying we because I'm building it with
Yeah.
another guy. We'll talk more about it. But yeah, so answer is no. It doesn't get easy. It's all about how fit you are with the product that you're building, the network that you are in. Are they your customers, potential customers? How good the product is, and yeah, it depends on these distributions and of course, yeah, these things. So yeah, um, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
answer.
I think like before we move on to high water, like maybe just for one bit, if you're comfortable answering that question, how is Motion Shot doing in terms of revenue, and like how many customers do you have right now?
So I have made a little more than K USD now.
Mm.
I mean, there's nothing to hide. I want to be as transparent as possible. So the sales were really good till March, May, but then it started going down because I moved on to other products. I mean, people keep saying me that you should stick. I have no idea which is correct, which is wrong. I just do whatever I think. But I mean, again, like from last 1 month, I'm seeing good traction to Motion Shot. People are buying more subscriptions now. That's something that
Okay.
I that I'm happy about. But not a lot, not at all something big that I can depend on. But I get some. money from it every month. Yeah, that's the revenue I made. That's the current state. And I want to build more on top of it, but because I have other things, I don't know how much I will do. But what I'm happy is more than this money and these things, people who bought it, seeing them using the tool for their products, the kind of guides they make for their product services. I'm so happy. I'm like, okay, I built something that people actually use. I see it.
Yeah.
I'm really very happy whenever I see people making guides, and I randomly, like, very once in 2 weeks or so, I open and see, okay, what are they making. I'm so happy. I think
Great,
that's the
great.
best feeling, more
Yeah,
than money and these things. Of course, you need money to live, but that is a soft feeling that I'm very, very happy about.
absolutely. I can totally relate with that. Like if there's something that you have built and people are actually using it,
Yeah,
it's just a feeling that's on another level, right? I
yeah,
think let's just talk about your recent one, which you have
yeah,
built with Han. Shout out to Han. He has been super active
yeah.
on Twitter. He has been a really helpful person. So let's talk about Hiveotter. I saw the story on Reddit and how you guys met. You can just shed some light on that. Okay, how you guys met, how the idea was incepted, and where it is going right now.
Okay, so it's a very, I mean, there is nothing, it's not like a story, but I'll just try to recall the conversation we had before all these things. I mean, little backstory. Back, back in, so I told, right, uh, the motion shot someone copied to this guy, Facebook groups, and it blew away. Afan, actually, I did not know him back then. He actually, I mean, to just give you background, he has his own product. Mostly, it's a AI note taking product. He builds it with another person, Senthil, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So, I mean, we very rarely interacted back then. He pings me and says, "Hey, someone posted on this Facebook group. People go crazy there. So be ready. You'll get a lot of sales." So that was a very initial interactions that we had. Then from then, again, like, another track was, I did not have passport. I wanted to visit some other country. So I just tweeted, "Oh, it is so hard to get passport in India." I had some other issue. But he pings and says, "Hey, it is very easy, man. I got it in one day." I was like, "Oh, how come you got it?" So then suddenly, after 2 months, fast forward, I got it. I said, "Hey, I got it." He says, "Where are you going?" I said, "Malaysia, because it is visa free." Then he's like, "Hey, I'm staying in KL. You should come
Hmm.
and meet." So yeah, that's how I visited KL just as a holiday, and I met him. We shared, like, the ideas that we had, and we thought, okay, we are gelling up good. He's not a techie. I'm
Yeah,
techie, matlab, not from tech background. He's much into customer support, making customers happy, and that side. So I'm this side from tech and product point of view. So we thought it's a good mixture. We cancel out others
yeah.
cons. Yeah, I came back to India. Then we started exploring few ideas, and we like this concept called referral marketing, building a referral marketing tool. Yeah, that's how it started.
Got it, got it. And I think like you initially mentioned in the start of our conversation that you have gotten 10 LTDs so far,
Yeah,
and it's all
yeah,
all through the Facebook groups, or like has it
yeah.
become from other sources as
Not
well?
not all.
Hmm.
We got few from Twitter and our own networks. But yeah, we actually posted in Facebook groups as well. Yeah, we got few from there as well. Yeah.
Got it, got it. So I think like let's maybe just touch upon this, right? Right now you currently have two products, but one is MotionShot and the other one is HiveOtter. And what do you exactly do with your abandoned products? What do you do with
I
that?
sell them. I sold them. I sold a lot. So I sold Liquid.
Uh-huh.
I sold Story Moon. I sold. So there was another product I tried. Hey, sure. It was a
Okay.
video testimonial collection tool. So I sold. That did not work out. I sold. So I sold three. Um, yeah, that's what I. For me, it is all making money, right? Because if I, as I said, I have family. If I don't make money, it's a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah.
And recently, I'm finding out that having pressure, now I feel like I used to work way efficiently back in my early days. Post quitting 9 to 5, I was working really efficiently. I was patient. I was good. But now I'm not as good. I'm little concerned about myself. So that is because the pressure I have to make money
Mhm.
because of all the factors. So for me, if I don't make money, it is a lot of pressure on me and I don't work well.
Yeah, sure.
So no matter what, I have to make money. And that's a good channel, right? You try. If you don't make it go good, you can then sell, because there is always someone who can make it work, right? So yeah.
Got it. So I think, like, where do you find these buyers for selling your abandoned products, right? It's all Twitter?
So it's all Twitter. It's all Twitter.
Okay.
I try to list it on other these things, but they don't, first thing, they don't allow pre-revenue products now. And I also don't want to take so much effort. I
Mm.
see, if someone likes it so good, they should buy it. I don't have much to show, right? I don't have revenue. I don't have customers. What do I show, right?
Yeah,
So if at all you buy it, is because you like what I did and you feel that you can make it work. So that's the deal.
got it.
So yeah, for me, uh, I mean, for such products, I think it's just organic. I really don't want to. If there is no buyer for such things, I'm fine. I will find some other way to make money. But yeah, I don't have so much efforts to. I'm happy building stuff.
And I can understand that building could be a like very lonely journey, right?
Yeah,
And you're building motion shot alone, and you're building other products alone. In high water, you have a hand for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Just if you can just walk me through how your typical working day looks like, right? So if somebody who is thinking to quit a 9 to 5 job, and then they have a lot of fascination about, okay, this will happen, I'll be more productive and all those things. So that'll give us some idea about, okay, how does it work with one successful product and another one in the making. So how does it work, if you can walk me through your typical day?
I'm just recalling how does it look.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so first thing, I strongly suggest people to um, start making money before quitting 9 to 5. I mean, you can do it. See, I might do it again if I have to, but um, it depends on the what do you enjoy, right? I actually love taking risks and these things, but for a general person, I would say find yourself ways to make money, then leave. That is first one. Second one, how does my day look? So I actually spend a lot of time on building, doing, right? um, I believe in high intense um, days.
Hmm.
So if I have some idea, new idea, let's say, I'll be so intensive. Maybe I sleep just 5 hours a day. It's bad. I'm not recommending anyone. No, it's bad. But I do it like for 2 3 days. The first version is there, right? And then I will sleep.
Hmm.
I know it's bad, but yeah, I do like very high intensive 2 3 days done. Then you take time to keep. I would be tweeting through the journey, but now you try to get some people, right? Some eyeball. So maybe next 1 week or so, I will try to get some people on board and do it. So that's how it goes. So there are two phases: high intensive, low intensive. So high intensive, I don't know, like I'll be mad. I'll be just my fingers are almost all the time on the keyboard and shipping, and I'll sleep whenever I don't know when I'll sleep. And, yeah, a few here and there, I go out, grab dinner, lunch, and whatever. But otherwise, I try to keep the other phase. It is all about talking. So I try to, then I'll be little free. I keep tweeting, or I keep talking with maybe people on Reddit, or maybe talk on other communities that I have, like Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's what I do. And another thing is, I go out no matter what. I made a habit that 4 o'clock every day in the evening I go out, have tea, chai, right? So it just, otherwise I would be inside my room.
Yeah.
It's bad. So I go out, have some light, sunlight, see the world, right? So I come back. Yeah, that's how. That's how I do. And I go out meet. And one thing, I go out meet and people. That's what I was about to say. And so there are a lot of people on Twitter community who likes to just get on call and chit chat, right? So I think it is increasing to me. Like I generally talk with people at least twice or thrice a week, right? So I have calendar link. I just share.
Mhm.
They want to just understand, or maybe I want to just understand their perspective. So I keep talking with people. That's very good. I'm learning so many things, and always it's a very good, like healing and very you know happy time that we can spend with fellow makers. So that's what I do. So I don't actually miss out speaking with people. So maybe I'm taking more time to answer this, but I'm just recalling whatever I have in my head. So
Yeah, yeah,
one thing uh, I find missing. So because I'm coming from 9 to 5, building something as a team is very different than building
absolutely.
alone. So I miss that. But yeah, I'll. So Ahan is there now. So yeah,
So do you have a call in a day, like
with
every day?
Ahan,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So now we are crazy. Like we talk. I don't know, maybe once per day for sure. Uh, unless I'm somewhere outside of my city or something. And when we get on call, we are like 2 hours. We are just talking, which is good. I mean, we also try to keep our own personal life. I mean, it is just not more than a month now. So, but good, it is going. We are really liking the way we are building, and we believe in HiveOtter because the people we talk with, they are they are really looking for such solutions, and that's what we are building. So we are very sure that we'll get something there.
Got it, got it. And I think your calendar thing made me remember this one thing of yours, which is basically get MVP in 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
You also run that service, right? So how's it going?
Uh, Yeah, so it's good. I really love it uh, because I can make some money from it. As I said, for me it is all making money end of the month. So I did uh, I already delivered 2 MVPs under that last couple of months. So it's going good. I need to put up a dedicated landing page for it where people find the work I've done, the stack I use, and a calendar link. That's what I need to do now in next 2 days. Um, Otherwise, it's going good. Yeah, if someone is watching this, if
Yeah.
someone wants MVP, please reach out to me. I'm happy to build.
Yeah, I can vouch for him because he's really, really fast. You can look at his products and all. Yeah. I think like last few questions. I want to understand that with this AI thing coming up, right? How has your stack improved in terms of building stuff around? I saw that you tweeted about cursor and all those things. So how are you taking that? Like, has it been included in your day-to-day working life? How's it going with you with the AI thing?
So to start with, I not hesitant. I was never hesitant of AI being part of my coding
Mhm.
process. But I was just lazy to add a new tool. I was really not sure because for me, speed matters. So I was not sure. People back in Copilot days, I tried, but I don't know, somehow I did not get it. But surprisingly, I tried Cursor very recently, maybe one high water in like uh, half phase of high water. I tried it. I was surprised. It
Mhm.
was really good. I now I would recommend it to everyone. In fact, I was just speaking with my ex co-founder, as I said, Rahul. So I was saying I don't know how I can go back to my old days where I just use my. So definitely AI is part of my work process, and I cannot go back. I can say that because so if I just take a step back and see what I do when I am actually shipping building, right? Uh, at least 60 to 70% of the times it is logistics of the code.
Yeah.
I absolutely know what I need to do. It's a physical work for my fingers to just type it. And rest 40% of the times I have to use my mind and understand, okay, this is not good, this is bad, this is good, this is not efficient. So that 60% of the times I really don't have to type, but I type because there is no other way now. Because AI, I don't have to type, right? So that just for example, I wrote a blog about, let's say, some function,
Hmm.
and below I need to call. So it's not just a function call. You need to change some little bit around the function call. Maybe you need to initiate few variables. Maybe you need to clear off something. All mundane stuff. Nothing fancy here. Just to match the calling the function, the signature of the function, you need to just clear off few things. So that AI just does, because AI already knows the function that you wrote, and you just came back here, which is already calling the function, and you just, it knows that you are about to change this one. The moment you put the cursor, it just shows everything, and
Yeah.
that's what I absolutely want, because there is nothing magic there. You just need to
Okay.
rewrite this one. So done. Like, my 5 minutes work is reduced now,
Yeah.
right? So that's what I meant by code logistics, right? So it's just moving code here and there, rewrite, nothing fancy, nothing magical. AI does it. So absolutely, I would recommend it to. I mean, again, like, I don't want to get into this drama of AI replaces shit and all. That has always been the case. Technology always helps you, and you have to step up. If you don't step up, you are fucked up. That's what I say. So that's how I look at. So yeah, I'm happy, that cursor is part of my. I started paying it as well because I was very happy.
Yeah. So it's just cursor, or are you using some other tools as well?
As I said, I don't want to include lot of tools. Even Ahan says, "Hey, include this, that." No, I don't want. I don't want, because I'm already good. I include when I feel I should. So that's what I did with cursor. Other than that, I don't include anything. What do you mean by any other thing? Give me some names. Maybe I'll
Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe use ChatGPT for writing or your
charge.
or something of that sort, or something else. Like maybe there's this some one other tool called Typing Mind where you don't
Yeah,
like
typing my.
yeah, you've heard of it, right?
I
So where
don't
you
use. I
don't
don't.
even okay.
I use ChatGPT. Of course, like, that doesn't mean I don't search. I search,
Hmm.
but I also, if I think ChatGPT is better in answering this question, I'll just go and ask ChatGPT. For example, now I am trying to build something with
Yeah, I saw
some
those.
these things. ChatGPT is good because it is again defined, like, what is this chip, what connection, what architecture, what pins, what is required, how much how many volts and all, it knows. So such things I directly go and ask ChatGPT. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. Very
Great.
limited.
Great. I think like one last question for you. I think I have one other question. So there's the second last question.
Okay.
So if you have to list down all your stack, right? So right from marketing to your tech stack, if you have to just list out all these things, just can you list out for anyone who is starting
Yeah.
out right?
Yeah. I currently use everything around JavaScript. I mean, I have expertise in other things as well. For example, Python. I spent the entire 6.5 years on Python only. So I'm very, very, I don't say good, but anything Python is just, I do it, right.
Mhm.
But still, I do in JavaScript because I don't want to change shit. Everything around JavaScript, Next.js, Mongo. Uh, uh, for payments, I use Lemon Squeezy. I deploy it on Vercel. Uh, I use boilerplates, not plates. Plate. I have one. I got like a Lucas ship.club. I had got it. I also recommend anyone who is looks like we got one more sale for HiveOtter. Han pinged me. Good that
Nice.
I got it on the call. So good.
Congratulations.
Good. Yeah, Han, thanks for message. So yeah, that's the stack. Yeah, I was saying I would really recommend people to get some boilerplate, right? Whichever fits your stack. Don't try to learn new things. See, always, I don't want to get into philosophy, but very quick, there is nothing like learning and doing separately. It's all learning is part of it.
Yeah.
So don't get into this thing, okay, I'll find some new fancy thing and I'll learn. No. Do what you know, and when it is required, you find some other tool. Otherwise, learning should be part of it. So I would recommend anyone get a boilerplate, spend money. There is no issue in spending money. Spend money, get boilerplate, be fast, ship, do, fail, learn. Yeah, I then where did I stop? Mongo, Cursor. Recent um, I use Cursor. Marketing, what do I use? I Twitter, Reddit, Facebook. Yeah, be distribution, as you said, distribution is the primary thing. So find out how you get the distribution, right? Is it by someone and they can get some people? Yeah, that's one distribution channel. Or if you are building something for, let's say, people who invest, then if you are already into such group, then that's a very good distribution channel. So better you have some mixture of these distribution channels. For me, it is Twitter and Reddit. Facebook now. We are very active on Facebook now. So any product that I do, I'm pretty sure I'll be active on Facebook as well. So net, that's the stack.
Great, great, great. And like last question, if like in the last 9 months, right, when like since you have started this indie maker
Yeah.
journey, if there was one or two things that you would say that okay, I would do differently if I have to start all over again, what would those be?
Speaking with people, few products I thought, okay, see, there is no issue in you love it, you do it. I really cannot say don't do it because I myself do it and it is good. It's good for your mental health. You should absolutely do what you love, no matter what people want, right? But when you are into making money, then you better speak with people. Speaking doesn't mean get on call, talk for hours or anything like that. Maybe one message, you the response they give is saying something, right? The
Yeah,
text itself is saying one, okay, but how much time they took, right? Or how happy they are in the message, right? So
yeah,
there are signals, so many signals, capture them, good at capturing these things, find out these things. So I would definitely do, for example, Liquid and all. I really wanted to make money. It's not just like I wanted to do fun, right? I really wanted to make money, but I did not talk much. I did not explore the market as well. I did not know if I am fit for it, if I know people. But fortunately, it worked out for motion shot. But I really cannot do that going forward because I have to be serious. So that's one thing that I would do, not just for one product, but differently. I've already started like being little careful about it. Even with HiveOtter, we keep speaking. I'm not saying I don't build before this thing because for me, building is just 1 or 2 days. It's not like it
yeah.
is taking 2 months, right? In fact, I build in 2 days to 2 days, and I have some dirty version. I show it to them, and I ask few questions, right? So that is still speaking with people before building for to me because what I built is not the product. It is very very dirty version, right? So
Yeah.
do that. That's what I do. That's what I definitely do it differently going forward. Yeah.
Got it,
There
got
are
it.
of course so many things.
Yeah.
Just critical, it will take long.
We'll maybe put it on the transcript of this one or maybe some as a note. I think
Yeah.
like that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to know. If there is anything like we can maybe work out the details or something, but if somebody listens to this and somebody comes to Hive Otter or Motion Shot, do you have something for them? I'm just asking if
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So because you asked, whoever comes on these platforms from this podcast, they'll get 20% discount. I will create the coupon codes and I'll share it to
yeah,
Shubham. He
sure.
will put it in the notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, use the coupon code motion shot if you have to create. I myself use it. For example, HiveOtter. First thing I did was to create motion shot guide. That's what you see on the left side section under help desk, right? So you create guides with motion shot. HiveOtter, you if you want to implement referral marketing, that just uses your existing happy customers and get more customers without you putting a lot of efforts. Get sign up on HiveOtter. You can implement that in like pretty quickly, either for your SaaS or for your online store like WooCommerce or Shopify. Again, like use the coupon code, get 20% discount.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. It was really nice talking to you. Thank you so much, man. All the best for
Thank
your project.
you. Thank you, Shubham. All the best to you as well.
Thank you so much. Yeah.